Is this set worth it? Well, in today's video, that is exactly what we're going to be talking about. Hey everyone, it's Ethan the Artisan here, and today we're going to be reviewing set number 76193, and it is the Guardians ship. This set has 1,901 pieces, and it retails for $149 US. So as someone who owns the other three versions of the set, I am super excited to build this thing. So without any further ado, let's go and open this set right up. So we got our handy dandy nifty Kino knife right here, and let's cut it right open.
Here we go. And here it comes. Oh yeah, I'm super excited. Okay.
So we have one bag, we got two bags, we got three bags, four of them, 5 whole bags, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and last but certainly not least, 14. Well, that's a lot of bags. Since the set has some amazing parts in it, I'm going to pick my favorite part from each bag. In bag number 1, we have this really cool bracket that I've never seen before. In bag number 2, we have this super cool slope. In bag number 3, we have this newer wedge part. In bag number 4, we have this part right here. This one's really cool, and it's a little sus in my opinion. In bag number 5, we have this orange sandwich tile. In bag number 6, we have this dark bluish gray ingot piece. In bag number 7, we have this 3x3 circular tile. This one's super cool, and it is a newer part as well. Next up, in bag number 8, we have this really cool dish in the trans blue color. In bag number 9, we have this really cool brick with the studs on the side, but it's only on 2 of the sides. In bag number 10, we have this super fun part to use. I don't know what it's called, but it's super fun to use. In bag number 11, I think we have the piece that I was most looking forward to, and that is this part right here. In bag number 12, we get the cockpit glass piece, and it looks really cool. I like the purpley color. In bag number 13, we get the turquoise stud. This thing looks super cool, and this is my favorite Lego color, so I had to pick it. And in the last bag, number 14, we have this really cool piece. Now, it's technically 2 pieces together, but this thing is just super cool, and I'm kind of excited to use it. Wow, what a fantastic Lego set this is. The amount of detail that the designers put into this thing is just phenomenal. I mean, just the amount of, the size is just super cool. This is probably one of my all-time favorite Lego sets, and it is the biggest one that I have too, so that is really cool. This set took me about 5 hours to build, and I did not have a boring second. The amount of detail on this thing, just all around it, is just immaculate. But first, let's go and dive right in with the minifigures because they are pretty good. Here are all of the minifigures that this set comes with. First up, we got Rocket Raccoon, and this minifigure looks really cool. I really like the detailed and the molded head. I think it's really cool. I really like the goggles right there. I thought that was really cool. And I really like the gun. It's a brick-built gun. It doesn't look too bad. Of course, they could have done better, but I think it looks pretty good. The minifigure also comes with a little tail piece that I think looks really cool and adds some really cool back printing as well. Also, here's a better look at the printing on the head and on the torso as well. Next up, we have Star-Lord. And this minifigure looks really cool. One of my favorites of the set. And that jacket just looks really cool. Dark red is just a cool color, and seeing it in Lego is just super cool. We got dual molded legs, which looks super cool. And those pistols, look at those pistols. They're in the new color. Usually they're in the gunmetal gray, and now they're in the metallic, like the brighter color, which is really cool. Just look at all of the detail in that torso. It looks really cool. I really like the face as well, and I really like that they changed the hairpiece. I don't know if it's more accurate or not, but I really like that they did a change. Just like it was in the front, there is just as much detail in the back as well. I mean, look at that detail. That is really cool. And you can see the dual molded legs again. Super cool minifigure. Here is the other side of Star-Lord's face as well. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Groot. This minifigure looks insane. I mean, this is probably the most detailed minifigure in the set by far. It's got toe printing, leg printing, belt printing, torso printing, and some really cool detail on the head as well. This minifigure just looks phenomenal. Here's a close-up on the head. You can see on the top, you can see some green, which looks super cool. They didn't have to do that, but I'm so happy they did. It looks really cool. And the torso, look at that torso. The torso looks insane. I mean, it's got like, is that sand green, dark brown, and tan? That just looks super cool. And look at the legs as well. The same amount of detail as in the torso. Toe printing too. Wow, look at that. And here is the back of the minifigure as well. Super cool. And next up, we have Mantis. This minifigure looks really cool as well. I really like that headpiece. It stands out of the minifigures. It's really cool. And I believe it is made out of rubber, so it won't break easily as well. There's a closer look at that hairpiece. It looks really cool. It's got a really nice face as well. And I really like this torso. This torso is really cool. Probably the best part of the minifigure besides the hairpiece, but my idea is if I ever need a Green Arrow minifigure, that torso is probably the one. It looks pretty good. And the legs is just plain black legs. I think that's alright. It doesn't really need printing, even though it would be cool, but it doesn't need it. And here is the back of the minifigure as well. Here's the other side of Mantis's face. It's very angry. It's like she just stepped on a Lego. And next up, we have Sparkles, or Thor, and this minifigure looks really cool. I really like the hairpiece. I really like that hairpiece. It's really cool. Here's a closer look at the face, and that torso looks really nice. I really like that. Very detailed, and I really like the gunmetal gray arms. Those are really cool, and just plain black legs, which, again, it would be cool if we got printing, but it's not needed. Also, here's the other side of Thor's head. It is really cool. I really like the lightning in his eyes. It is super cool. And this is the back of the torso. Not too much going on, but it's still really cool. I'm glad they have back printing. And we also get Stormbreaker as well. I really like it. And next up, we have the Chitauri. Pretty cool minifigure. I mean, look at that face. That face looks really cool. Very detailed. I really like the gold in it as well. Here's a closer look at the torso. That torso is pretty cool. It's got a really nice gun right there. Pretty cool design. For a brick built weapon, I actually really like it. And it's just got some plain dark gray legs. I kind of wish they would have had printing with him. Here is the back of the minifigure. Pretty cool. Very detailed. I really like it. But this is probably my least favorite minifigure out of the set, but it's still a very cool minifigure. Now that we got the minifigures out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this beautiful set. Looking at the top of the ship, you can see all of the detail that is on it. This thing looks super cool. I really like the sandwich tiles, the grills, and even the stickers, but I really like those parts as well. Super cool parts. Also, you can see this really cool sticker as well. Here's the underneath of the wings, and they look actually really cool as well. I really like those light blue dish pieces. They are super cool. You can see some orange ingot pieces and some tiles and slopes. I really like this section right here, especially that little hole right there. And this section right here is super cool as well. You can see some orange ingot pieces and some tiles and slopes. I really like this section right here, especially that little hole right there. Also, I really like the shaping of the wings and the angling. This looks super cool, and I respect that as a mock builder. Also, these back little fin pieces can fold in as well. And you can see some little beams that help support the movement. You can also open the set up and put Mr. Lord in there, and it is super cool. Taking off the roof of the ship, you can also see a really nice interior. You can see a really cool sticker of Gamora and a donut, and you can also see some really cool detail on the other side as well. You can place your Thor minifigure right here, Rocket on the other side, and Groot and Mantis. I really like that you can fit all of the minifigures inside. And this little back compartment can open as well if you want to place more minifigures. So the ship does pop off of the stand just like this, just by 4 axles right there, and it's really cool. I love the stand. I think it makes it that much better. And just looking at the ship, this thing does have a really good weight to it. I really like it. It feels so good in your hands. When you pick it up, you just want to swoosh it. Just look at this. Ooh, it's really cool. I love this. Very easy. It's got, you know, that body just looks super cool. This thing just goes like that, and you can still grab it. Really cool. Just imagine yourself in a big field in a slow-mo video just running. Look at that. That is just awesome. I love this. I love this. It's super cool. I would definitely rate this a 10 out of 10 set. This is super cool. The build is perfect. It's got detail. It's got really good minifigures. And most importantly, it is swooshable. So that is super cool. Just look at this. I just want to chunk it. No, I don't. This is such a phenomenal set. I highly recommend it if you do not have it already. It's really good. I like it. It's got great minifigures. It's super cool. But yeah, well, that is going to wrap up this video. If you have the set, be sure to give your thoughts on what you think. And if you want to get the set, I highly recommend it. It is perfect. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.